Deputy Harris? Daryl Booth. Hope you like flying. I never flew a fugitive before.
Government witness, not a fugitive.
Ready to go?
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it. Moretti's very disappointed in you, and he wants you dead.
Oh, shh.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised.
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Pay attention. That's the good part.
Damn it!
I'm gonna enjoy this. You ever see a face turn this color before? Huh? I'm gonna tear you apart. Y'all need a pilot?
Flight risk.
You know, I had played a villain long ago, and the idea of playing this particular character seemed like a lot of fun. And of course, Mel Gibson, you know, one of the most talented filmmakers out there. As a filmmaker, you know, I was always a huge fan of Braveheart, Apocalypto, Hacksaw, you know, Passion of the Christ. I mean, he's one of the most talented filmmakers out there, so. Well, I always want to say that Daryl Booth, I mean, you know, you try to say that you found some sort of way to like this character when inhabiting him, but I just loved that he was this kind of this unapologetic, diabolical guy who, you know, it didn't take long, it doesn't take long to get into, you know, the real guy. I mean, within 15 minutes of the movie, he's like, you know what? Screw this. This is what's happening, like it or not. And, you know, I love that about the movie. I just, you know, love the idea of doing something contained and doing something with a twist. And all of my crazy ideas, whether it was starting off with a Southern accent and then turning into this mafia hitman and then the big reveal up top, Mel was into all of it. We had to create all of the effects outside, but you're in the plane. There's lots of movement. You know, we didn't really know when the movement was going to come. The turbulence, the shaking, the pitching up, pitching left, pitching down, pitching right. So, you know, you were kind of getting flung around all the time. You know, you had cameras that were in there with us and, you know, guys that were attached to bungee cords and stuff like that. And somebody was off in a corner somewhere with the remote controls having at it. I mean, well, it was right there on the page, but I think Mel's directing, the editing, obviously the intensity that they created in that environment. And, you know, those guys, you know, both Michelle and Topher did a great job as actors selling the fear, and I got to have, you know, I had the kind of easier role where I got to kind of play crazy and hopefully continue to keep them on the edge of their seat, on the edge of their seats, but also on their toes. The only way to see this movie is on the big screen next to other people. I mean, there are so many movie moments where you're going to grab the person next to you, even though it's a stranger. And these are the kind of movies that I love seeing in a theater because it's so interactive with the audience. You know, think about seeing, you know, one of these movies like in Times Square, you know, the Man's Chinese Theater. I mean, it's just, you know, people yelling at the screen and very interactive.